Hi, Sagittarius. So, I was going to start your reading and talk about planetary stuff that's going on. There's only a couple of really big things that I want you to focus on in the second half of March. Mars going into Capricorn this weekend on the 17th, and also Mercury going retrograde in Aries, because that's kind of going to, with Mars going into Capricorn, it's going to be, instead of you feeling really antsy like you do right now, it's going to be more of like a work-focused feeling. If you have projects that you really want to get going, I would suggest starting them now before Mercury goes into retrograde. So those are really the only two things I wanted to talk about with the planets, because I wanted to make this more of like an intuitive reading for you. Because I know you guys are really antsy. You feel like something big is supposed to be happening right now, and it's like all you want to do is move, you know. Sagittarius, we are movers and shakers, you know. My Sagittarius moon, really, I am a wanderer, you know. I always say, like, I'm a messy Virgo because my Virgo sun, you know, usually Virgos are very organized and very, like, everything has to be in its place. And I can be like that, but I'm not like that for the most part. For the most part, I live in organized chaos. Because if my world is too perfect, I don't know where anything is. So, and it's because I like moving around so much. You know, things won't necessarily be in its place all the time. If you have a water sign in your life that has either been like begging for attention, or you've been begging them for attention, the Hanged Man also, they're showing up pretty prominently. I kind of feel like this water sign was making you feel very stuck. I feel like this water sign was kind of putting limitations on you, and you can't put limitations on a Sagittarius. It's just not possible. We like our freedom. We like to be able to roam and go do things. If you, are making a decision. Two of Pentacles, sorry. My eye. I woke up and my eye was totally swollen shut from allergies. Two of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So you have some business decisions to make for sure towards the end of March, which makes a lot of sense. Like I said, Mars and Capricorn. And I really feel like you're going to be so focused on where you want to be and what you want to get, that if you have chatter going on in your ear, Page of Wands, possibly from an earth sign, or you're getting advice from an earth sign about business opportunities, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, I feel like that is kind of the direction that you're going to go in, but for some reason, it's like not fulfilling you completely. Something isn't fulfilling Sagittarius completely. Or there's a lot of wounds to still heal. Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So we have a fire sign and a water sign that are kind of being immature right now. And if they're vying for your attention, or you're having to choose between a water sign and a fire sign, and then there's this very stable earth queen that shows up, there's definitely an opportunity to move past that. I'm curious who hurt you. There are certainly feelings of being left out. There are certainly feelings of being hurt. With the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. You don't have to be in the Five of Pentacles. You can go back to this Nine of Pentacles stage very easily and not even worry about whoever's in your life that's making you juggle the world, because you have the world, Sagittarius. If you look at the Two of Wands here, this being very stuck. I know a lot of, in traditional tarot, the Two of Wands is about making that decision, right? And then moving forward. This guy has a foot tied to one wand and a hand tied to the other, and he's happily talking to a bird. It's funny because we talked about in the first half of March, pointing your arrow and letting it fly. You guys have a lot of good luck coming. I mean, obviously. But if you're still healing from this emotional upset, possibly materialistic upset, maybe you lost a job, maybe you lost a house. I hope that didn't happen to anybody. But something has made you feel less than, you know? Here we have that. There's another page here. There's a lot of people up in your business, Sag. There's a Page of Swords. And we have the King of Wands. There you are. If you were kind of acting immature towards an earth sign, or you were trying to decide between a water sign and an earth sign, I feel like you're going to kind of step up to the plate and make things kind of clear. With the Page of Swords. That conversation might not be super happy. I feel like somebody's going to be put out. I feel like there are going to be hurt feelings there. So be very careful with the way you present your case to anyone this month. If you have a clear direction that you want to go and you've had to decide who am I choosing between these two people, sometimes it's really hard to listen to ourselves. Page of Wands. And if you're being not so cautious about it, this Three of Swords is going to be very hard to heal, because you have a wonderful new beginning starting. You have a wonderful, you know, I feel like you've had to deal with some very immature people lately, and it's like there's this one person that's kind of like helping you take the reins, helping you like move forward in your life, helping you make decisions, helping you with work stuff, and you almost have had to lower yourself to the level of this Page of Swords, Page of Cups. You know, you've like had to bring yourself down to the Page of Wands stage so they can just get it. It's like, I'm really trying to make my coins here. I'm trying to build up my life. And if I have to do it alone, I'll do it alone. I don't think you are doing it alone. And I think that there is somebody who is kind of like helping guide you through all of this. We're going to do the Empress here. The confusion surrounding your mind, your thought process right now is really difficult to feel, you know, because I know how hard it's been for you guys to push forward, not really knowing exactly the direction that you want to go, but wanting to point your arrow and get there, because that antsy feeling is really building up inside you. You know what direction you want to go. You're really bringing things into your own with the Empress, and I'm not sure that you feel that. I'm not sure that you're really feeling that. We have the Death card, we have Lovers, we have Strength, we have the Hermit and the Chariot. Wow, guys. Judgment, and then the Six of Wands. Easy, easy, easy story. So let's get all the signs out of the way first before I move forward. We have Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Cancer, right? But we have a directional change, a change in your spirituality, a change in your thought process, a knowing that something isn't just, it's not quite right. You know? And you know, it's like you know your truth of where you need to be and where you want to be. It's just been so very difficult to get there with all of the roadblocks in the way, with the Five of Pentacles, with the Three of Swords, with this immature water sign, with the immature air sign, with the immature fire sign. And Sagittarius, the strength that you're finding within yourself, you know, maybe you've had to retreat a little bit and that's what's made you kind of antsy. Maybe you've had to pull within yourself and find that inner strength because we're sitting like the hanged man. Maybe you've had to say to people, you know, I know what my journey is, or I know what I want my journey to be, and I can't let you hold me back anymore because I'm feeling this chariot action here, and I know that I'm being divinely guided. And I want to push forward, and I want to go forward. You could be traveling at the end of the month for love. You could be traveling at the end of the month because you know that there's this spiritual push within you to go in a different direction, to be in a different direction. Whatever options you choose to have at the end of March, it will lead you to victory. Because you will make it so. And if you're not feeling that right now, if you're still sitting here at this Three of Swords stage, like, holy crap, I'm so hurt. Like, I literally felt my heart break. Like, whatever it was that really disappointed you and made you feel kind of put out and hurt, that is being cleared up at the end of March. And it will be so crystal clear to you that whatever it was that pierced your heart, whatever this was that pierced your heart, there's really a kind of a reckoning within you happening. We talked about like that awakening process that you guys were going through in February. And we've talked about having that direction to go in as we move into March and really being focused on what direction you want to go in. And this journey that you've been taking, all of these people that are surrounding you that are seriously, it's like you have so many people around you and yet here you sit by yourself, you know? And you're like, man, business is starting to pick up. Business is starting to get really well, but something disappointed you. And it's like, this disappointment is like lingering. Like, how do I get past this? Well, the universe is pushing that. The universe is pushing that option forward. And I feel like you do have somebody who is on your level. The Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you do have somebody on your level that is helping guide you through this mess. That is helping you open yourself up to all of the possibilities that you have. And it could be a Virgo that's helping you out with this. But I want to say that the fire sign and the air sign and all these pages that are around you, they have no idea the work that Sagittarius has to do right now. It's like they either want to bother you, poke at you, and be like, come on. They either want you to go out and have a really good time and like screw all of your responsibilities, or they just want to like keep messing with your head and screwing with your emotions and, you know, like getting all up in your energy field, and you're like, come on, I'm focused here. I got things I got to do, right? So going back to our little storyline, coming into the end of March and really being the Empress and coming and like building up your solid foundation of where you want to go, what direction you want to be in, what direction you want to go in. And not looking back. 7 of Swords. Moving forward like the 6 of Wands and not looking back. Because come May, and I know you guys are like all up in your head right now, 8 of Swords. You're like, don't tell me that I have to wait till Taurus season. I've actually had to tell several signs that, you know, Taurus season is going to be popping because Uranus is going into Taurus in May. And that's going to be a really good time to start, like working on your business, working on your finances, you know, really pushing forward and feeling complete. It's also springtime. It's like this washing of, you know, washing everything out, starting fresh, starting new, planting all your seeds. And I know you're up in your head about it. You're like, can it just get here now? Can it just get here now? No, it can't. It's coming though. It's very, very soon. It's coming very soon. And so right now, really like focus your energy on who is truly there for you while you're moving forward at a very, very quick pace. Being antsy. You want to be the Chariot. You know, we talked about this before. It's hard for Sagittarius to sit like the Hanged Man. We don't like to do that. My Sagittarius moon is a bitch when it comes to waiting. I'm like one of the most impatient. I'm so patient. My Virgo sun's like, no, be patient. It's okay. My Libra rising, oh no, it's patient. Be patient. And my Sagittarius moon is like, I don't want to sit anymore. I want to go. I want to do. Let's get on the roller coaster. Hit it already. Come on. Right? It's coming. And you guys are doing a lot of spiritual work right now, a lot of change, a lot of directional change within. If you're having a hard time like meditating and keeping yourself grounded, if the weather's getting nice in your area, go outside, go for a walk, because fire signs need to get grounded somehow. You know, kind of like take on the earth sign quality if you need to. Really get grounded in nature. Go for a hike. Fun. For those who like hiking. So make sure that you are really focusing on how the universe is divinely guiding you right now. Because you got a lot of really great things coming. This World card is popping right here in the middle. You know, and you have a really great connection also. So don't let the busybodies in your surroundings get to you, right? I love you guys. If you'd like a personal reading, check out the InstantGo app. Also, you can go on my website, fearlessintuition.net. Everything is 10% off until the end of March, the last day of March. Everything goes back to regular pricing. So take advantage of that in the next 2 weeks. I hope you guys have a really great second half of March. And I will see you for April. Bye.